Hi, Trill here from the 10D team. It's time to talk about Omega Strikers. It just came out a little bit ago, and I have a lot of thoughts, especially as someone coming from the fighting game community. It's super fun. It's a good time. It's fast. It's frenetic, I think is a good word. But it feels like a fighting game. It really does. That's why I think I've taken to it and why I really like it so far. So I wanted to kind of just give my thoughts on it. I think it's a great game. I would love to see more people in it. If you like simple games that feel very, very good, that's Omega Strikers. There is some depth. I haven't discovered that yet necessarily, but that's why we're here, is to learn a little bit more. I'm going to be presenting some stuff about my favorite character. That's Juno, Slime Girl. And I love to play her in any position in this game. So I really look forward to seeing what other people make and getting in there and doing it. But thank you so much. All right, it's time to teach you about the best character in the game. That's Juno, my slime girl, my sweet baby girl slime girl. She has a lot of abilities that I feel like are going to be beneficial for people. She's not as hyper aggressive as maybe people would like. You know, she's not beating up on people. The trainings are very particular. They're all based on cooldowns. You're going to be wanting to throw out all your blobs just on cooldown, essentially. You don't want... You want to maximize your uptime. So we have the extra special, the rapid fire, then this creator of durable things. Those slimes stay around for double the amount of time, essentially. Based on my understanding, it's insane. So you're able to have permanent slime pressure, essentially. So we start off here. This game, spoiler alert, we end up losing. Right, but I still think it's a good example. So you want to just keep slimes out. Right now, I should be sliming. There it goes. I should be using the one ability. Just kind of keep pressure on, keep moving, keep slimes on the field. Even with the cooldowns, your ultimate ability is pretty quick to come right on back. So I should be throwing that down right now. In fact, I did. Okay, there we go. Easy goal. You put enough slimes down, someone's going to get confused. That's what you're hoping to cash in on. You're an agent of chaos as Juno. You are here to cause a problem. And this is the thing, this is slime pressure. I should be throwing out slimes. Always be sliming, ABS, always be sliming. You think that stands for automatic braking system? No, 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 no. Always be sliming.
Oh, it went in.
With this build that you use on Juno, you have so much ability uptime. You can always be doing something. So that means you can transition to like a, honest forward and just get like in their faces and drop slimes. Or you can play the midfield as kind of a defensive measure. Juno makes a good goalie. I haven't seen a lot of Juno goalies come out, but I think she's a stellar goalie. And you keep the same build for you just put out, you have slimes as a line of defense in front of you. Here we go, see more slime action, more slime action. I see they're starting to smarten up, right? They're getting used to the gimmicks. When they get used to the gimmicks, you just gotta get an even bigger gimmick. I love a gimmick character. Juno is the gimmick character. It's awesome. It's such a good time. So you can lead off with your just lion slime like that, and then follow up with this. As long as they don't have the gates on their goal, you can get some really good pressure out of it. See, there's the mobility coming in. I'm not as good at using that. I gotta definitely get used to it. You go through and you just push it. You just push it. You can use your slimes offensively. They're not super great, but they will do some work. This is where things start getting weird, I think. Because we throw slimes, Our goalie, God bless the goalie. I've been in scenarios where anytime there was pressure on this goalie, they just folded. But I think we've all have had games like that. Especially, I mean, this has been out for, 2 days, 3 days. You're not going to be used to it by now. Gotta be like this. See, the opposing Juno really taking advantage of the slime factor. I should have checked what they were running for their build. Because they were tossing out slimes, but I don't know if they were doing it as quickly as I was. You can start out the round with that, and you see you have 20 seconds. Yeah, you can round start ult on Juno is great. It's great. It instantly provides a mix-up and a pressure that you might not see otherwise. And my man's fighting for his life. I don't like going in the goalie zone because I feel like they get angry about it. I also don't want to ricochet a shot in, but that's what you do. Collect your orbs, get your blobs out. I should be dropping blobs. They have 2 people. This is the exact scenario where you want to be blobbing. Spread them apart, blob it up. You essentially have more players on your team. If you think about it like that. There we go, we're helping the Luna apply some pressure there. And if you work it, it works. If you drop the blobs, they're gonna do something. Even if you don't score, right? You're causing them stress. And a lot of times, even better than scoring a goal is causing them stress. Because then they get freaked out, right?
It went in.
Don't be afraid to drop an emote. You know, you earned it, drop it. But that's the main thing with Juno. You really just want to be, like I said, ABS, always be sliming. With this build, there's no reason not to just throw it out. All your cooldowns go so fast, as it stands right now. If, you know, numbers change, numbers change.
Did I do a good job?
You know, like I said, we did lose this game. I feel like we could have won it with some different, you know, defensive tactics, maybe. I definitely didn't do everything I could. But that's the thing, you just want to extend your field position. You want to set like a line of demarcation with these slimes that says, you know, this is where the field starts now. That's really where Juno shines. Also, she does have good mobility. You just have to get used to using it. This poor Dubu's under so much stress.
Perfectly calculated.
Both teams have let out some very easy goals. But yeah, that's just the nature of the game. Yeah, if you drop the slimes like in like one of these like quadrants in the like top right or like bottom right,
Well, okay.
oh, that one hurt. Even on the replay, that one hurt. God, thank God this game does not have all shots. My poor boy would be getting ripped up by this Luna, I'm sure. I would be very cool. I'm a very cool person. Luna, I don't know. It seems like you got to be a little bit toxic to play Luna. That should have went in the wall, robbed me. That's what you got to be careful about around starts with Juno. Is that wall will rob your early cheese playmaking abilities. I love a cheese character. Yeah, I'm a big Faust guy in Guilty Gear. I love a cheeser. And especially if you stack these slimes, it just gets even better. You're the Joker, essentially. You're Heath Ledger's Joker. You're an agent of chaos. That's your role on here. You could be real aggressive with it, or you could be a little bit more defensive with it. As a goalie, you are a wall. You're building the Great Wall. The other team are the Huns, and you're building a wall. They cannot get past your walls of slimes. And usually, if you get a good defensive slime off, a good defensive ult, you get enough time back to where with the trainings, you have your ult back for the next approach. This one was a loss, but that's okay. You don't win them all. Thank you so much. Have a great day.